Hey, Phantomaniacs! Welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. And yes, I did it. I went in on the Selfie Series figure from Hasbro. I had to. I've been a toy collector for 46 years now, and it's not even really about the potential for having my own likeness on an action figure, though that is something I'm very much enthusiastic about. It's about this being new toy technology. That really is the major motivator of why I jumped on this the first day it was available. I do not expect it. Well, I've already seen it because when you remove it from the mailing carton, the sleeve on the outside here stays inside the mailing carton and the box just slips right out, which I'll show you in a second. I did not expect it to be amazing. I did not think I was literally going to have this incredible little likeness of myself for even a second. I did not think it was going to be a good value for the product that I was receiving. But I just wanted to get it, to order it, to get it in hand, to review it for the Needless Things YouTube channel. Like, that was my big motivator, because I wasn't particularly excited about my head on a Snake Eyes body. That's not a good prospect to me. But, you know, it is what it is, and I had to know. I had to find out. I had to see what it was going to look like. So it arrives in a mailer box, which I've already disposed of. The packaging, honestly, it's a little bland. It could be better, especially for something that perhaps you're more likely to keep in the package. But you do have a nice glossy print on it on the side. And they do make a really big deal about plastic-free packaging, which I am actually, except for tape and glue, I am actually going to take issue with that, and I'll show you why in a minute. It started with a selfie. Now, when you look inside this box, you'll find a customized, one-of-a-kind action figure of yourself. We'll see. So yeah, like I said, the that slides right out. Still says Snake Eyes on it. Like, wouldn't it be cool if you could get your own code name or your name or something printed on the box for the price that they're charging for this, which initially was $60 plus shipping? I don't think that's unreasonable. So, but instead it says Snake Eyes. I would prefer if it said nothing. If it just had the G.I. Joe logo. Don't even say Snake Eyes on it, because that is not appealing to me. And I haven't spoken to anybody who did like the idea that it's a Snake Eyes body and who thought, like, I understand from Hasbro's perspective, Snake Eyes is a big seller, but I don't know. I think there are a lot of missteps here. So as you can see, it is just the regular Snake Eyes body, the 0, and the original Snake Eyes Classified Series figure. It's just all black, like the standard retail release was. Whoa, my gosh, I just knocked over like 3 things I had sitting over the side there that are much more exciting than this figure, to be honest. I'm not sure what order the reviews are going up in. So, it is time now for the reveal. I'm going to put up a picture I just took of myself. I'm going to put it next to that. I don't know how close I'm going to be able to get. It's not horrible, is about the nicest thing I can say about it. The nose is too wide and really too long. The mouth looks good. The eyes look good. Honestly, the shape of the face and the head are not bad. I knew I wasn't going to be happy with the facial hair because they don't have my facial hair. All they have is like the little chin hamster, the little bit of hair at the front of the chin, which I'm not a fan of, and I didn't want that on my figure. So they offer a lot of facial hair configurations, but I'll be honest, they need to offer more. You know, I'm not stoked about it. but I'm not mad because this is about what I expected. So there it is. Now, my issue with the plastic-free packaging is you've got this big cutout here. So if you want to display this, well, dust is just going to collect all up in here and is going to be a problem. So I think what I'm going to do, because I have zero interest in putting this on the shelf with my Hasbro approximation of my likeness on a Snake Eyes body. It's not anything I ever would have wanted. But we are going to take this out of here because I do want to see what all is in the box. Another place where I feel like Hasbro made a misstep. Why not let you choose? Now, I understand they have a bunch of Snake Eyes bodies ready for these heads that they print, however they print them. And that's easier than having availability for, say, Beachhead or Firefly or whoever else. Like, they can't just keep every figure they produce available to put these heads on. So, although that would be my preferred method, but at the very least, well, and I guess you really couldn't keep the accessories handy either, but I'd like to be able to choose my accessories as well. I don't know. I'm just not... I get what they were going for, and I don't know if it's ever going to be a truly satisfying collector experience. And you think, well, you know, little kids will like it. Will they? Is a little kid head on a Snake Eyes body going to look good? Like, is that something anybody wants? So you've got the same old Snake Eyes sword, not even any paint on it, just the all black version. Although it does have the Arashikage painted on the scabbard. You've got the tissue. Don't even put the G.I. Joe logo on the tissue paper wrapping like we've been seeing in the plastic-free packaging. Let's see which of the same old Snake Eyes accessories we got. Just very, in my opinion, very little thought and care went into this. They literally thought, hey, I think at this point it's affordable for us to, however they do the printing for the scans. It's we can make a profit. So let's just slap this thing on existing figures, not put any more thought into it than that, and we'll be good to go. And that's exactly what this is. It's the blackout loadout. Oh, I do appreciate at least the backpack does have painted buckles on it. Like they did do that much. I don't know. I guess look, we've got the submachine gun, we've got the pistol, we've got the suppressor, we've got the knife. We've seen it all before. Go watch my Snake Eyes review. I don't feel like retying that twine because, like I said, this isn't... Well, okay, so here's the problem. Hasbro does not recommend removing the head. So actually, I am going to have to get this guy out of here because I am going to find out for you guys if that head can be removed. And normally I would just snip through these, but like I said, I'm putting this guy back in the box. And what I'm probably going to do is cut out a piece of plastic. Maybe pull it from another toy line that still has plastic packaging. Which, by the way, more thoughts on plastic-free packaging will be coming soon. Probably on Audible Interlude, the G.I. Joe podcast. I'm not going to sit here and make you stare at my face for 20 minutes while I talk about what the conclusion I have arrived at on plastic-free packaging. My head is too big for this body, isn't it? Doesn't it look a little big also? It just doesn't look good. Like, look. This human head on this, I don't know. It's just not good. It just doesn't look good. Look at it. So the head has it's got the original articulation because this is the same body. And movement-wise, moves around pretty nicely. So there are no issues there. But I do, gosh, I really want to find out if the, look at the sloppy cut job under the jawline there. Like I said, it's not terrible. It's not worth $60. It's not terrible. But what I wanted to do originally was put this head on a different body. Really didn't get my cheekbones either. So we're going to take a little break here, and I'm going to figure out what this thing is made of. But like I said, Hasbro, there is a line, we do not recommend removing these heads. Let's see what we can do. Okay. I needn't have been concerned because, boop. You guys, I thought I was going to have to heat this thing up, play around with it. But this, look at that. The beard doesn't even go underneath the chin all the way. They didn't spray all the way underneath the chin there. And this is just sprayed on. There's no texture to this beard, which is also disappointing and not right. You know what? It almost looks better off of that body. Let's compare it again. Without the body, I think it looks a ton better. I'm also disappointed they couldn't do earrings, but I sort of understand that. But I've had these earrings for 20 plus years now. 25 years, I guess. 25 years, something like that. And they are pretty much part of me. But I think it looks better without the body. All right. So that pops right off. So that answers a major question that I had, and I would imagine some of you had. So let's see if I can put my noggin on a different Joe body, because unfortunately, these pegs are not uniform throughout the classified series. So let's see what we can do. All right. So I've already, some of my Cobra Island troopers, I wanted to swap the heads out and just do some different kind of unique looks. So this is a Marvel Legends head that I popped onto this guy just to do something kind of different and cool. I'm going to get those off of there. So I already know that these swap with some Marvel Legends. So let's find out if I can be a Cobra Trooper. And the answer is yes, I can. And that looks way better than the Snake Eyes body already. I don't really think of myself as a Cobra, but that looks much better. I dig it. This would have been a much better offering than Snake Eyes. That looks pretty good. I mean, it still doesn't totally look like me, but that looks pretty cool. So success with the Cobra Island infantry or trooper. I can't remember which one's trooper and infantry. I think that's the trooper. And then we've got, for some reason, this is the one I was kind of thinking of as like the body that I would kind of prefer. I don't know how easy Beachhead's head is going to be to remove. Relatively easy. That peg, that peg's a little smaller, I believe. Yeah, that peg is too small. That would have been a cool look, though. And, I mean, you could build up, if you really wanted to, you could build that up and put that right on there, and it won't have a lot of motion, but that look would work. All right. So there is Beachhead. And finally, the last one that I wanted to try. I don't know how easily this guy's head is going to come off either. Oh, and here we, but the neck isn't going to make any sense. Oh, look at that. His head sits lower. So that actually, as much as I like that look, that doesn't really, well, the peg isn't the same size, and the neck You can see the head sits much lower on the neck than it does. So the Cobra was the best one, although this is not bad. And look at that. There's me burning the money that I spend on toys. How perfect is that? I'm directing my profits towards toys. Oh wait, can we get the sunglasses on there too? Oh, now that is a look right there. So there you go, the Hasbro Selfie Series. The execution is, but to be honest, for the price, you probably can't really get a comparable product. So, I don't know what to tell you. It's okay. I think some people are seeing... I'm not even putting that back on there. I don't know what I'm going to do. Some people are probably seeing better results than others, but that's my result. And, was it worth it? Nah. Was enough effort put into it on Hasbro's part? Nah. Is it a satisfying product? It really, as a gimmick and as something that is interesting to me to own, yes. And as such, I'll probably just put it back in the box and display it like this, just because it's a weird oddity in the history of toys. So thanks for watching, you guys. Please like, subscribe, share. Check out Audible Interlude, a G.I. Joe podcast, available every Friday wherever you get your podcast. And until next time, yo, Joe.
Smash that like button if you like Needless Things.